Alright guys, welcome back to week 2 of the 12-week training plan for the Perth Half Marathon. It's a good start to the week. We've just arrived here at Mermaid Beach, ready to get an 11k easy run in. If you guys don't know, I live on the Gold Coast, and just driving here, I think I saw maybe 24 runners already between 5 o'clock and 5:33. I think that's got to be one of the reasons I love the Gold Coast so much, is because everyone is just so active. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is, you'll find some crazy person running around. There's a huge running boom. And you know what's a little bit of a problem in today's times, and that is consumerism. It always feels like we need the newest thing, whether it's the newest pair of shoes, shirt, hat, watch, phone, whatever it may be. Don't forget, it's a company. They're all working to make as much revenue as possible. Yes, the products are amazing, and if you could, you'd probably buy all of them. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you have priorities elsewhere, or you even have already a couple pairs of shoes that do you fine, do you really need to be buying another pair? Alright, now that nonsense is over, I bought a pair of new shoes. Yeah, look, I know what to tell you about this one. But what happened was, I've been eyeing up myself a new pair of running shoes. I went into Asics on the weekend and tried on the Superblast 2, which I didn't think they'd have in stock in my size, to be fair, but they did. And I tried them on, I jumped on the treadmill, and from that moment I fell in love. I know I just went on about all that stuff about do you need this, do you need that. I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for myself. I know I'm a pretty good saver. Sometimes when I go out in the morning to get a coffee, I'll be like, do I even need this coffee that is like $5? Which will make me happy, but you don't need a coffee every day. So when I tried these shoes on, I know I'm committed to running. I know I'm gonna log some good miles in these, and purchasing these shoes is really gonna make me want to get up and get out there. Guys, just enjoy yourselves out there. Life's too short. Alright, it's time to test out these shoes. Alrighty guys, welcome to a very quick shoe review of the Asics Superblast. We ran a couple times in these ones now, and this is not a professional review or going to be the most technical. This is just a kind of everyday runner. I'll put up my paces here so it gives you guys a bit of an idea as well. And sometimes it's hard when people have completely different paces to you and completely different running styles. I'm personally quite a neutral runner. What I run in at the moment are the Asics Gel Nimbus, the Saucony Speed 2s, and now these ones as well. So where these ones are going to come in is kind of a do-it-all shoe, and when I first tried them on at the shop, I had to buy them. Like, honestly, they are so comfortable and so light. Personally, I was pretty surprised that a shoe can have, one, the comfort, and two, the responsiveness as well. And yeah, these shoes are amazing. I will wear them on long runs, recovery runs, easy days, yeah, up to tempo days. I would recommend these for anyone who wants, yeah, a really good daily trainer. Obviously shoes, they're not the cheapest anymore, but you do pay for what you get. As far as what everyone's saying is the previous Superblast, I didn't have those, but you do get a fair amount of use out of it. I've been seeing people get like over 1,000 miles in a shoe, which is amazing. So yeah, try them on in the shops if you get a chance, and they might just be the shoe for you, because I'm pretty certain they're gonna be the shoe for me. That is a yawn from someone who's just woken up from a 2-hour nap. When does a nap stop being a nap and become a sleep? Comment down below, because I actually don't know. Is 2 hours of sleep? Anyway, I thought I would run you guys through how my week of running has been for week 2. My total weekly Ks for the week was 36 Ks, and that consisted of 3 runs. The first run I did was on Tuesday, and that was a over and under session, so 3K warm up, 1K at 5:20 and 1K at 5, and then repeating both of those 3 times, and then a 1K cool down. And that session was pretty difficult, a lot difficult than I thought it was going to be, a lot difficult than it should have been, to be honest. But honestly, that's just how it is sometimes. Some days that pace feels good and some days it feels bad. All that matters is honestly just showing up and putting in as much effort as you can into that day. Even if the session doesn't really feel good, you'll feel a lot better that you just got it over and done with anyway. The next run was an 11K easy run, and my easy run pace is normally about 5:50 to 6:30, and the overall pace for that run was a 5:36. Yeah, definitely went a little bit too quick, trying out the new shoes, and just felt like a bit of a speedy boy, to be honest. But I need to hold myself back, because if you keep pushing yourself pretty hard for each session, that is where things come undone and you will get injured. If anyone knows that, I know that, so need to slow down, and that is something I'll try to actively take with me into week 3 and make sure I just slow down a bit on those easy runs, because you know, building that aerobic base is so important when it comes to endurance training. And then the final run was this morning. Started off at 5:30 with Robert, and he is currently training for a marathon in 3 weeks at the Sunshine Coast Running Festival. I'll be doing a 10K, but yeah, he had a 21.1, so a half marathon this morning, and I had a 15K, so I just joined him for a portion of that. Started off the run nice and easy at around that 6K pace, and then for the last 4K decided to speed it up to about 5:15, 5:05, which was heaps of fun. Yeah, it's a really good session. But yeah, those were my runs for the week, and thank you guys for tuning in to week 2 of the Perth Half Marathon training series. I will see you guys next week, and hope you have a good weekend.